What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great day. We are playing some Dragonheir Silent Gods. This is a sponsored video, so thank you to them for sponsoring the video. And you can join D&D Legends in Dragonheir World today. Download using the link in my description as well as the pinned comment. The game is available on Windows as well as Mac. You can get it on Epic and Steam players as well as iOS and Android mobile platforms. They have a new D&D collab starting February 23rd. There'll be an opportunity to get a legendary wizard, Elminster Omar. There's also going to be a new boss. There's going to be a planeswalker summoning where we'll get these sage chess pieces that you'll use to, summon Elminster, as well as get some exclusive rewards that are only available during this collaborative event. There's going to be an adventure with Elminster and some other quests as well for you to, have an opportunity to earn rewards while the event is live. There's going to be new things to do every day, so don't miss out, guys. Hopefully you've been saving your resources up for this because it's going to be exclusive. We don't know if the opportunity to get Elminster will come back around or not. It probably won't. I'm sure of it. It probably is not going to happen again. They're going to be bringing in other D&D collabs in the future probably, so don't miss your opportunity. February 23rd, Echoes of the Sleepless will be live. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the Resurgent Dragon yet again because I have been doing it non-stop. I feel like trying to do as many keys as I can, trying to make sure that I place somewhere around the top 100. Now, we aren't exactly inside of the top 100 right now, but we are very close. So I'm hoping, just based on looking at the leaderboard, that people have already used their keys for the day because we're ranked 103. And if we look at the damage rankings, for me to be inside the top 100, pretty much all of these guys that are around here, around 100 and like 95, I'll say, I'm hoping they've already done all of their keys for the day, or all that they'll do before reset. That way, if I come in, I do my 30 mil, that'll put me at 195 mil, and I'll be right around here, right around where this guy is. So I'm hoping these guys have already done their keys because I haven't done mine yet. So let's go ahead and talk about this team that we're going to be using today first. It's actually a poison fire team because that is the elemental. That's how my elemental affinity is currently. I just need to load the gear. Make sure we load the gear. So we're using Nita and we're using Bronwyn. Now, I don't have scrolls for Bronwyn. I would love to. Nita also is not fully scrolled, so we're not getting the most that we could out of these champs, but it's still respectable damage if you want to, try to place around top 100, at least be ranked, get some ranked rewards. And that's just what we're trying to do. So, we're using Hexandra, we're using Vicute, we're using Latalis. So 4 rare champs and an epic. This team isn't going to do like astronomical damage, but it brings some of the things that we need, and it can get us, at least a third of the way to where we need to be. So let's talk about this, what we're doing here. We've got cleanse here. I wanted to take that off, turn that off. Hopefully we can rebound from that. We should be able to. But Vicute is going to be doing cleanse for us as well as healing. Hexandra going to be doing some healing and some cleansing as well. And we have Latalis, who is going to be doing attack penalty. He is going to be reducing the boss's ultimate energy as well. And that's what we want to be doing. I said that in, all of the other videos that I've made about the Resurgent Dragon. Is really about increasing, decreasing ultimate energy, and surviving. I would love to have someone in here that places shields, but we don't have a great option in fire and poison for that. So we're just going to hold Vicute's ultimate ability until the boss places decreased defense, and then we're going to use the cleanse there. We'll see how long these guys survive without a shield. We do have attack penalty, so that is going to help us out a bit, but we'll see how much damage they're able to do. Right now we're coming up on 3 mil it looks like, and I was able to get around, I want to say 10 to 12 mil with this team, so a third of the way to your 30 mil mark. But it is a pretty solid team. It is a very accessible team as well. There's only one epic, and I'm sure that he can be replaced by someone. So we're doing pretty solid damage thus far. We're at 4 mil already. It's been what, about a minute. Would love to have defense penalty more reliably. Can't wait to get some Lego artifacts, which kind of means we would get dupe legendary champions, which I kind of want some new Legos. I'm not gonna lie. I only have what, 3, but would love to have a Lego artifact. Would also love to have new Legos. Guess you can't have everything that you want, right? So we actually got defense penalty while the boss is in the vulnerable state. That helped our damage jump a ton. That actually worked out perfect for us. So we'll see if we could actually time it like that again. It looks like Latalis will have his ult back around the time where the boss goes into the vulnerable state. If we could just get these stacks off. And we'll talk about what everybody has on at the end after we see the damage. So we're at 6.5 mil right now. As long as we keep the defense penalty off of us, we should be good. So we didn't get the defense penalty there, but still getting some decent damage from these rares while the boss is in the vulnerable state. And we don't have like increased defense, we don't have recovery over time, we don't have any sort of real damage mitigation other than the shield that we're getting from this orb over here. But it's solid, right? And we're rounding 8 mil now. We just hit 8 mil. Not bad at all. Okay, and this is where things start to get dicey for the team. I think that Bronwyn, either Bronwyn may go down or Nita may go down, and then one of them will be alive, carrying us for the rest of our damage. Closing in on 9 million damage though with this team right now. Maybe we're just having really good RNG. Let's not get killed here. Let's cleanse, let's heal. I wish we could like get our lost HP back, because we're getting really low on HP now. Yeah, no defense penalty there. That would have been great, but we get some ults while the boss is in the vulnerable state. And I'm gonna burn this heal now, because we need to stay as close to full HP as possible. But I can already tell that our DPS champs are about to go down in a second. And then we're just gonna be waiting. So we hit 10 mil here. That means we just need to hit 10 mil with, you know, 2 other teams, and everybody's going down. So now it's just Latalis and Hexandra. So, and he still has defense penalty on him. I'm not exactly sure why. I have to look at that, but we're at 11 mil. That is solid damage. You got 6 keys to use. You can, you know, bring in a few more teams to try to get as much damage as possible. But I'm gonna come back at the end of this, and then we will, you know, just take a look at the champs, see what they have on, what artifacts they have on, and how much total damage this team did. So the team was able to do 12.1 mil, which is not amazing at all by far, but it is enough to where I can go in with a few more teams and we'll be able to hit this 30 mil mark, and that'll be enough to like keep me in the top 100 until everybody does their keys. But it keeps me around that area, right? I'm not going for top 50. I know I can't do top 50 with this account. This is not a super pay to win account. It's a very light spent account, but I will take the 12.1. It's probably, you know, top 5 for how much damage I'm able to do with a single key. I have another team that's better, that's able to do 17 mil, And some of the other keys, they're around like 8 mil, 10 mil, nothing crazy, but I'm usually able to get this 30 mil as long as I do it a minimum of 3 keys. So we're gonna save that and let's go look at just what these champions have on. So we're using fire and poison. It's the affinity I've invested in probably the most. And so let's talk about Vicute. So he has terrible HP, honestly. He doesn't have much HP. I should drop some of this attack, give him some more survivability. He has decent accuracy. You need at least 320 accuracy to land debuffs on the boss. And he has some skill haste. These are the sets that we're running on him just for the skill haste. 3 ears and troll, you know, just primarily for the skill haste. The 3 ears also gives a little bit of accuracy as well. We're running the spiritual incense burner, which also is going to give us accuracy and increase our ultimate energy after we unleash the ultimate skill. That way we can remove some of those stacks of damage that the boss is getting. So you want to be increasing and decreasing ultimate energy as much as possible. Next, we'll talk about Nita. She is in a gambler set, but you know, okay attack, some crit rate, some crit damage. I can't crit cap anybody on my account. A little bit of skill haste, not much. I would love to get more HP on these guys, so maybe that's something that I'll try for tomorrow, is to put more HP on Nita and Bronwyn here, so that we could actually survive a little bit longer, and hopefully it doesn't like have a big hit on our damage, but it could work out for us. A longer fight versus a shorter fight with more damage. I have to test it and see, since we can, you know, choose to not save the damage. But she does have on the eyeball of the giant, increasing her ultimate damage. And other than that, it's just a, you know, a gambler set, one of the better ones that I could put together, but not crazy. Bronwyn, very similar build, decent attack, some crit damage, a little bit of skill haste. Still lacking on HP. They're both around similar HP. He has about 5k more, and we're running the Manticore statue on him, which is just going to increase the damage of his battle skill. So whenever he uses battle skill, it gets an extra boost, but he's not scrolled up at all, so we're missing damage there also. So next, Hexandra. She is just, you know, built for a little bit of survivability. Obviously, she needs attack and enlightenment as well as HP. She kind of needs a lot. She has a little bit of skill haste. Try to maximize her heals, but we don't have a lot of enlightenment or attack. So we got what we could from it. I got a troll set on her to help with the skill haste. Also have an ancestral protection set, just to give her a little bit more survivability. And we're running the ancestor's candle because it's gonna reduce her recharge time, which affects the stacks of the extra damage that the boss gets. So I'm running that on her. And the last champion is going to be Latalis, another rare champion. Similar build to Vicute, but with more HP, decent accuracy, just so we can be landing, and skill haste so we can be cycling through our abilities faster. Also in 3 ears and trolls, just so we can, you know, get the skill haste, because you want to be cycling through your abilities as much as possible. And we have the crown of the unclean on him, so we get an opportunity to place defense penalty 1. Too bad it's not defense penalty 2, but we also get some accuracy from this, a little bit of defense as well. So it's an okay build. It could obviously be better, but it works for, you know, what we're trying to accomplish, which is to just, you know, at least rank around top 100 at the end of the season, and get as much, we want to get as much points for our Clepsydra trial as possible. So, you know, 25,000 points is going to be very helpful for me at the end of the season. Right now we are ranked 88, so we are ranking in the top 100 for the server for Clepsydra, and I want to stay in the top 100 there. So I'm gonna keep going to Copper Dragon, doing my, you know, 30 mil every day, and maybe that'll, you know, push me up or keep me at least where I am. I know that we're not going to break the top 50 at all, but I want to make sure I'm at least in the top 100 so I can be getting some solid rewards. I don't want to drop down out of top 150. I doubt that I drop out of top 150, but we should be good. I definitely want to get this mount. So doing solid. If these teams help you, let me know. Also, let me know what you guys are running. That would be great. That would be helpful as well. Always interested to see what other people are using, especially if the options are accessible. That way I could try to, use some of them myself. But that's going to be all for this one, guys. Thank you for watching as always. Be sure to join D&D Legends in Dragonheir World and download using the link in my description as well as the pinned comment. And until next time, guys, be good and be well.